Yo, so I want to talk about courage a little bit because we often think, I often think, that I'm a very courageous man. But time and time again, I start noticing that I often avoid things that are uncomfortable. I was making excuses telling myself that it's actually the best way to pursue or the best way to go about my life by avoiding these things because there's some analytical, reasonable explanation for me to avoid those things, even though it's just my brain trying to cope and tell me, no, don't do it. It's scary. Like for a long time, even recently, I had this kind of mindset that social skills and flirting and this ability to talk to the opposite sex wasn't really that important on self improvement, wasn't really an important part of it, and that I should just stay at home and be a loner. And when I really think about it, it isn't that it seems a lot better for me to do that or it's actually a smart decision to make. It's just my brain was scared. I'm scared of going and approaching girls that I find interesting or attractive. Or going out and improve my social skills because I kind of thought to myself that my social skills were good enough because I spent some time in the beginning of my self improvement journey reading the How to Win Friends and Influence People and went to talk and practice it outside with people I knew and people I didn't know. And I had kind of thought that my social skills were good enough, so I stopped prioritizing them, thinking it's such an important part of some improvement when it obviously fucking is. Even the ability, I often coped and saw some attractive girls that I really found attractive in school and things like that. And I saw them and I didn't even know them. I didn't even know them well. I didn't even know what what their habits were like or something like that. I mean, I found them attractive, but I never even tried to approach them and tell them how I feel about them. Just because my brain produces thoughts thinking to myself, oh yeah, they're probably low quality. They're probably not high quality. But how would I know if I didn't even try? Why don't I ask them directly what they'd like to do with the time? Our brain is really, really good at making excuses. And I used to think I became so good at noticing the different patterns my brain takes, the different excuses my brain produces. But no, I'm not that good at it. I'm good at noticing them when it comes to procrastinating from work or training. But when it comes to avoiding uncomfortable social situations, I'm still pretty bad, pretty trash at the skill of being aware of all the excuses my brain produces. But self improvement is not just a game of just being a loner, staying at home, and just reading, going to the gym, and thinking, yeah, you're the shit. No, social skills, the ability to talk to the opposite sex, to flirt with girls, is such an important part of self improvement. And here I'm not saying you should be a degenerate and sleep around with girls, are low quality. But at least develop the skill of talking to other women, to women, to girls. And the reason I'm making this video is because I recently saw Hamza's been making a lot of videos recently talking about this topic. That yeah, of course, stay on self improvement, grind, work hard, be disciplined, read, go to the gym, work on your business. But from time to time, and when you're outside, be a social human being. Talk to the people around you, improve your social skills, go cold approach women, learn how to talk to girls, learn how to flirt. Because it's such an important part of this. Because if you stay at this as this artist, this loner, who doesn't know how to talk to people at all, not only girls, but just people in general, who's super awkward in social situations, it doesn't matter how much muscle you've built or how much money you'll make from a business. That won't change the fact that you have trash social skills and that you're not able to even talk to women without holding your breath and breathing shallowly as if you were scared of this person, even though it's just another human being. And no amount of money, no amount of muscle you build is going to change that. So you need to develop that skill if you don't want to be lonely for the rest of your life. Making more money is not going to change, magically improve your social skills. Or building muscle is not going to magically improve your social skills or your ability to flirt. You need to actually go practice it even right now, even if you're not at the end point of life that you want to be at or something like that, even though there's no real end point of self-improvement. You should start now. And your brain is going to produce so many excuses telling you, oh yeah, no, I'm going to first build this amount of muscle before I start being social. Or I'm going to first get to $1,000 a month from a business before I start being social. But those are all excuses that your brain's producing because you're scared. I'm scared too, and I totally understand. But you need to be aware that your brain is not on your side here. Your brain's just scared. Your brain just wants you to stay in your comfort zone. It doesn't want you to go pursue things that are uncomfortable, pursue things that you know are kind of painful. You might get rejected by a girl that you approach, even though you found her attractive. And you might be scared because the people around you might have heard what she said. But who cares? So start by being just social in general. Read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People and start being a social human being. Improve, like really spend some time focusing on this skill. I'm gonna focus on this skill from now on again. I usually focused on it for a few months ago, but then I stopped for some reason. Be a social human being. Talk to strangers that you don't even know. Compliment them on something nice that you see about them. Compliment them, talk to them, ask them questions. Just improve your social skills. Grab your balls and go talk to that pretty girl that you saw on the street or in school. I know it's difficult. Trust me, I do. But no amount of money you make or muscle you build is gonna magically improve your social skills or your ability to flirt or your ability to attract. You need to directly work on it. And improving your social skills is gonna directly correlate to how much, like, think about it. Social skills is such an important part of business because persuasion is important in business. So when you improve your social skills and your ability to flirt, you're directly improving your business, like some of the most important business skills. So take this seriously and really think about it. Your brain very often doesn't want you to leave your comfort zone, and that's what's going to produce so many excuses that seem rational, that seem logic, that seem logical, that seem smart, that seem rational, that seem like they're the objective truth, but they're not, and you're just scared. So start small and just start by smiling when you see people. When you make eye contact with someone, just smile at them. Some people are gonna be cold and just gonna think you're weird. Some people are gonna smile back. Some people are gonna be so receptive that you're gonna be able to go and start a conversation with them. But start with something small, like just smiling at people around. You know, smile when you see someone. Instead of just walking around and ignoring all the people around you, even though there are thousands of human beings you see every day, but you just ignore every single one. You just act like there was no one there, like you were just alone in the street. And sometimes you wish you were alone in the street. So really work on the skill and realize that your brain is gonna be scared. And if you haven't done it before, if you're not used to it, your brain's gonna be scared. It's gonna produce excuses, but you just need to go past those excuses. Courage is the ability of doing what you need to do, regardless of the fear that's trying to constrain you. A courageous man is not a man that doesn't feel fear. A courageous man is a man that feels fear, but does what he wants or needs to do anyways, regardless of the fear. So yeah, hope you got value from this video. Don't run from discomfort. Chase it.